Welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is a very late watch along. Game inaanza at 11 p.m. local time here, so hopefully you guys are doing well. Without wasting time, it's 7 minutes before the game. Watch to dive into the tactical board. See tactical board technically ni fort mob kwa sababu for a few reasons here and there. Acha nitafute fort mob. Yeah, that one. I think this one is a good screen. The Newcastle team, tuanze na Nick Pope back in goal, and then Lewis Hall, Botman, Thiao and Mailey, and then we have Julington, Guimaraes, Ramsey, Gordon, Wissa and Jacob Murphy. Hiyo lineup yao iko very attack minded, na unawezaona venye wamepack hiyo midfield pia. They've gone for very physical player, physical players, sorry, the like of akina Julington, Guimaraes. So I expect them to be very what Morgan anasema you are I'm late by how many minutes? Almost 10 minutes. I was sorting out some issues in the background, and by sorting out nilikuwa namaanisha ile game nilikuwa nacheza nilikuwa nataka nifike a certain checkpoint ndio ni save ndio ni quit. So yeah, that is the reason why nimechelewa. I was gaming and I wanted to get to the checkpoint that I was aiming for before saving and quitting the game. So yeah, but nimefikisha. Good news, nilifikisha hiyo checkpoint anyway. Morgan, umefanya ni lose my thought. Aya, wacha tuangalie. Nilikuwa nasema that Newcastle are going to be very hands on, considering hiyo ndio approach yenye walitumia last time yenye tulicheza, that is in the EPL. They defeated us 2-1 I think. Yeah. So ilikuwa game yenye walikuwa very physical, wanna press, they are running, they are on our faces and so on and so forth. Then they managed to get a result for that, using that tactic. But I think Man City is a very different team from the team that we saw on that day. Funny enough, I think City are going to win because I think Newcastle will have to stick with what they did last time. And I'm hoping that Man City and Pep Guardiola have come up with something. Yeah, I know hope is not a very good strategy according to some of you, but I'm hoping that we have a solution to what they did to last time, and that makes watch hata hiyo inasaidia tuna build up towards team ya Man City. Trafford in goal, Nunes, Husanov and Max Allan as the center backs, and then Nathan Ake on one side. Diaz, Vardiol watakuwa out for a while since ile game ya Chelsea when they both got injured during that same game. And then Nico O'Reilly in the midfield. I don't think even though itakuwa, if I'm being honest, itakuwa crazy if this is what we go for, if I'm being honest. O'Reilly in the 6, I'm not buying that. But kuko na a lot of ideas zenye zinaweza come into play. Juu O'Reilly anaweza rudi acheze left back, and then Nunes aingie midfield alongside Bernardo Silva na kina Foden. Juu tunajua Husanov anaweza cheza as a right back. So what I mean is by Husanov anaweza kuja acheze hapa as a right back, and then Ake and Max Allan waingie katikati, and then Nico O'Reilly akuwe in the left back. I don't know if you guys think that is what Man City are going to go for, because I may think that is what we'll have. But we'll see what Pep has installed. Our new signing, Semenyo, ako back into the starting 11 after getting a goal and an assist in the FA game against Exeter. Enye Man City, we ended up winning 10-1. Funny enough, imagine we score 9 goals and about we can't keep a clean sheet. We'll talk about that during the game at a different time. And then Bernardo Silva, Foden, wakiwa katikati. I don't think they'll be playing next to each other. And then Doku on one side. So nilikuwa nataka niwaulize guys. Doku on one side, Semenyo on one side. How do you think that is going to unfold? I think both wako very physical, wako very fast. I really appreciate nilikuwa naangalia stats za Semenyo za akiwa Bournemouth in terms of defensive work and in terms of the defensive contribution, and ziko very impressive. But sasa pia you have to take it with a pinch of salt, considering that he was playing for a very defensive team in Bournemouth. So are those numbers going to remain where they were, similar to how he was playing in Bournemouth, ama akiwa Man City itapungua? hopefully atasaidia in terms of pressing kwa sababu I think since the treble season when we had De Bruyne and Haaland in terms of the pressing yetu haijakuwa very very good in the last 2 to 3 years if I'm being honest. I don't think Haaland is the best when it comes to pressing. I think bado he can do more. Alafu mtu hata huwa anaona akipress sana in the final third, especially when our opponents have the ball in their box ni Foden. So yeah, wacha tuone pia Semenyo because I think pia yeye atasaidia sana in contributing, especially considering that mimi ile side ya Man City yenye I consider as weak in terms of the midfield inakuanga hii side ya kina Nunes. This right side ndio mi I consider as the weak point ya midfield ya Man City. So maybe Semenyo akikuwa hapo atakuwa anasaidia in terms of defensive contributions. We can only hope for that. That being said, wacha ni build up towards the prediction in Peana. I'm going to go for, I don't know why I'm feeling very optimistic leo about Man City versus Newcastle, because I think they are going to go for Man City win. I think Newcastle, they will score the first goal, but I think Man City are going to win the game 3-1 hopefully. And to everyone in attendance, bado kutakuwa na second leg, so this is the first leg, wacha niwaoneshe. We can see that leo, that is today, Newcastle versus Man City, and then kuna Arsenal versus Chelsea tomorrow. We'll also be watching this game, so yeah, make sure that you guys have subscribed and you have your notifications on so that you don't miss out anytime we are going live ama anytime we are dropping a video. So yeah, hizi ni first leg. Kutakuwa na second leg whereby the teams zenye ziko away leo zitakuwa the home team. So the tactic ya leo ni don't lose the game by far. Worst case scenario ni Man City wa lose 2-1. Unaona game imeanza, so let me switch back to the screen. Nilikuwa nasema that worst case scenario ni Man City losing 2-1. Hii inaweza kuwa, you don't want to lose but isipite 2-1. Ikianza kukua stretched into the 3s and 4s, it's making the second leg very very difficult. At the same time, if you are going to win today, game imeanza, make sure that you have a decent amount of goals zenye zimekuweka mbele. I will prefer at least 2. So that is why I went for the 3-1. I prefer Man City winning with a cushion ya with cushion ya kama 2 goals, because defensively we are not the most talented, ama we are not that blessed. Max Alain with the ball over the top as I'm setting up the timer. Obviously Semenyo rocking the number 42, legendary Yaya Toure number. Time iko wapi? Yeah, my headphones. Yeah, game mishaanza. Hopefully no red cards. Na tusilose game. I will prefer winning this one, and then ile ingine we just take it easy, because we don't want hatutaki fixtures zianze cramp up. Fixtures zenye ni kubwa, we want to deal with this one as easily as possible, so that hiyo second leg tukue na cushion, because nimeona games za Man City zenye zinakuja in the next 1 month, they are not a joke. Hala napelekwa chini, referee anasema si foul. Jolinton Ake is playing as the left back, guys. Inamaanisha that Nico O'Reilly is playing in that midfield as the 6. For those who don't know, ile time yenye Nico O'Reilly alikuwa in the Man City Academy, alikuwa anacheza mostly in the 8 position, sometimes in the number 10, but I think his best position ni hiyo 8. But wacha tuone venye he's going to play today, especially against a very physical side. I don't think Newcastle are going to take it easy on him, especially in terms of the amount of time that they let him have the ball. Watakuwa na mpress sana to make him uncomfortable. And I think ndio ile kitu yenye imekuwa shocking about hii Watchalong ya leo. Mimi kwa ndani Rodri ataanza hiyo game. But considering that on Saturday we are playing against Man U at Old Trafford, I can see why Pep may decide kurest Rodri. At the same time, kumbuka that Nico Gonzalez is injured, so pia deputy wa Rodri is not available. Houston over the ball and I go long looking for Haaland. Jolinton loses the ball. How's the football been in the last few games? Nilimiss sikufanyanga ile Watchalong ya Barcelona versus Real Madrid, but we knew that Barcelona would dunk on Real Madrid. We knew. Tulikuwa the only question ni when will they score and watawin again na goals ngapi. But ilikuwa fun sana. Nilikuwa na watch your game. Hiyo first half towards the end it was crazy. Crazy. Waliscore how many goals in the last few minutes of the first half? Juu ilikuwa 1-0 Barca, 1-1 Vinicius, and then Lewandowski I think, and then pia wakascore ikakuwa 2-2. El Clasico, it's one of the best games out there. Na I'm happy by the fact that inarudisha the heritage ama the pedigree yenye ilikuanga nayo. Kuna time yenye El Clasico ili die off, especially hiyo period ya 19 hiyo season 1920 up to which season? Especially 1920 2021. Kuna mtu atasema unasema hivyo because Real Madrid ndio ilikuwa ina win, but I mean the quality of football haiko ile quality yenye tumezoea kuona when it comes to El Clasico, but I'm happy that it's finding the what, it's finding hiyo the rivalry inarudi vizuri. Newcastle with the ball hapa. Joelinton takuwa very stubborn leo for Newcastle. Ball over the top huku Newcastle with something. Ball naletwa ndani, Wisa in the middle. Piga juu anauza. Wisa ameuza bana, ako offside. That's a big chance msee. Ilikuwa inakaa offside msee. Ako onside kabisa. Aki amemkeep onside. Oh my goodness, that's a good chance. As a center forward, you don't wish for such. You can't wish for anything better than that. Unless unataka open net. Wanafaa kuwa 1-0. Wanafaa kuwa 1-0 up. That is a worry sign. That is slightly worrying. Slightly worrying. That is very worrying. Especially hiyo side yake. Na ni maana nilikuwa nawaambia mimi sidhani Ake anaweza cheza left back sahi. Because ikifika in terms of pace, Jacob Murphy anamuosha 9 out of 10 times. So I'm a bit skeptical about the system yenye Pep amego for hapa. And then you add the factor ya kuweka Nico Riley bado in the 6. Doku with the ball. Jene Smiley. Bench iko na nani? Nishaanza kufikiria bench wase. I'm already thinking about the bench. Tutaangalia hizi games za AFCON za kesho zinakaaje. Donnarumma, Rico Lewis, Charlie Gray, Mukasa, Itonori alimake it. Niliona alikuwa amemiss flight yake ya kutoka ya kurudi Manchester from the AFCON competition. Rodri yako kwa bench. Rodri na recover. Mpira kwa nyuma sana Nico Riley. Husanov. Semenyo, who can go either way. Chagua kurecycle the ball. Husanov. The only advantage yenye tuko nayo ni Husanov na Max Alain wako na pace in terms of recovery. Doko akene Smiley naletwa ndani, kuna mtu. No one makes the near post run. 3 years down the line bado hakuna analyst moja anazaambia Man City players to attack the front post time yenye Doko akona ball. Anytime ana cut back hiyo ball aiendangi to anyone on Man City. No one makes that near post run for Man City anytime. Especially time yenye Doku ndio ana cross ball. Bernardo Silva, Haaland, ana miss chance. Doku is causing a lot of danger hiyo side ingine for Man City. Ameshindwa kumcontain. Si unaona hakuna mtu mwenye anagoingi for the near post run wa Man City. No one. Ilikuwa off Haaland kidogo tu. Kidogo tu Haaland make contact naye. Throwing Newcastle. Ball over the top. Wisa alikuwa offside. In the minute. But inakaa nani ndio ana play the deepest out of between O'Reilly and I don't think so. Junaona O'Reilly na Bernardo Silva, they are playing almost next to each other in a way. But pia we still need some recruitments. As spoiled as that is going to sound, we need bado reinforcements in a way. Na ndio maana hata niko worried bana. Niliona venye Man City walikuwa linked na Mark Jehi. I was very excited for that. But sasa hakuja kuwa na any new development. I don't think yeye anataka kujoin City, if I'm being honest. I honestly don't think I think yeye ana prefer Liverpool. Kwa sababu mi naona Liverpool iko na more stability. Ako guaranteed of a position. But Man City pia unajua akikuja anakuja kukua roulette. Leo utacheza, kesho hautacheza, kesho unacheza, kesho hautacheza. So hiyo ndio I think inaweza kuwa an issue for him. I still think ataenda Liverpool. Alafu pia akisign for Liverpool, remember atakuwa free agent, meaning anaweza pata signing bonus. Niliona watu wanasema anaweza pata signing bonus ya 20 million. Hiyo pekee I think it's a good reason to convince him to look the other way. But tactic yenye nimeona Man City wamesema imekuwa reported wanatumia ni that they'll offer higher wages and a long-term contract. So maybe hiyo 20 million yenye anafuata inaweza kuwa, there's a way that inaweza kuwa a chance ya Wisa money. This was a good chance mse. Lakini hakuwa first touch hakusettle hiyo ball vizuri. Venye alitouch hiyo ball ilikuwa ina bubble a lot. Kusanov. Patia Semenyo. Attack. Nice one. Eka tu pressure. Nice one. Analeta ndani na guzo hapa na Anthony Gordon, corner for Man City. Kona ndani hafifu. Change wing. Faster. Doku. Ball iko nyuma sana. God damn it. Damn it. And a foul. Semenyo, unaona, good ball recovery by Semenyo. Goal kick. What? Botman clears his lines. Good ball recovery by Alain. Nico O'Reilly again. You can see that Apple in the 6 inabidi ana make decisions very fast. No, hiyo person ame-release hapo ilikuwa very unsure. Jolinton header up but not on target. Trafford. Kumpoteza ball hapo but Haaland didn't make the most of it. Aya. Jacob Murphy corner. Tuko guaranteed itakuwa end to end. I don't think that Man City wanakuja kucontrol league game ati with heavy possession. I think itakuwa na swing back and forth hivi. Wako na nani kwa bench hao? Because I think ikifika dakika ya 70 na bado tuko 0-0 ama tuko draw, I think Newcastle they will put all the attacking players. Willock, Tonali, Elanga, Harvey Barnes. Kwanza Harvey Barnes amezoea Man City sana. Damn it. Trafford. Harvey Barnes amezoea Man City sana even during his Leicester days. I don't like that fella. Pass to ball. Ah, Doku, man. Ah. Damn it. Doku. Yeah, unaona venye wanajaribu kudread hiyo ball for Wisa. Especially hiyo highline yenye Man City tunacheza nayo kupatikana ni very easy. Kusana Foden anakuwa taken down hapo by Jolinton. Referee anapuliza. Late challenge hapo by Jolinton. Hii inafaa kwa yellow card. Inafaa kwa yellow card Jolinton ref. That should be a yellow card. Throw in City. Akanambua rudi nyuma. Nice first touch by Haaland. Good one. Throw in for City. Ake. Not Ake, but Doku anakuwa taken down hapo. Wameanza kucheza sasa venye huwa wanacheza. Wameanza kucheza venye huwa wanacheza physically. Naona Itonori in the bench. I'm happy that he's back because I think start yake for Man City imekuwa a bit up and down kidogo. But I'm hoping that sasa venye ametoka AFCON, I don't think kuko na any other. Kutakuwa na international break in March if I'm not wrong. I think kutakuwa na international break in March. Free kick taken by Bernardo. Unaweza tell sasa tactic ni different between the two sides. Man City wako like, let us slow everything down. Newcastle wako like, we need to pounce, we need to take advantage of anything that happens. Wanataka kuget into it as quickly as possible kwa sababu nao hawataki game ikuwe too open. See, not too open. He ended into the second leg, Man City wakiwa na advantage. Throw in Newcastle. Lewis Hall, former Chelsea player. Thiaw, former AC Milan player. Run for Murphy, at a cutback, Husanov, nice one. Tutoe tu, nice one. Haaland pass. Gawa tu. Doku maintain, nice one. Trafford with the ball. Meili. Botman. Mezaona tu possession is just swinging back and forth between either of the two sides. Wanalia yellow card hapa for Semenyo. Amemguza kweli. I don't know kama hiyo ina fit yellow. But Newcastle fans watakuwa like hapana, hiyo ni yellow card. Haya, set piece for Newcastle hapa. Now go for the creative one. Bernardo Silva taken down hapo, intelligent. Almost 25 minutes in. What do we think about the first few minutes? I think Man City bado hatujaoneshana our best other than Doku. Aliweza ku get the best of Meili. Newcastle again wako very strong on their right side in terms of Jacob Murphy. I can see that Nick Pope is down. I don't know if he's feeling slightly uncomfortable. I don't know. I think I feel uncomfortable. At the same time, Gordon anateki time to change his shoes. That one possession starts in the first few minutes, the first 25 minutes of the game. 61%, 40% Newcastle. So tuseme 60-40. Si mbaya baya, although iko in favor of Man City. Wasn't around for the past 5 minutes. Anything interesting? Anything interesting? Nah, I don't think so. I wanted to ask about the fact that Michael Carrick ndiye amekuwa ndio take over for Man United as coach. What do you think about that, considering that you are a Man U fan? I think najua at the same time I know you used to watch ninitoaji timu enye alikuwa manage Middlesbrough. Alikuwa na manage Middlesbrough and you are making follow-ups on him, so maybe you can share any insight you have about Michael Carrick, anything good you think anaweza contribute, and the various challenges that he is gonna face as he tries to steady this Man United ship that hasn't had a constant captain since Alex Ferguson. Twende. Nunes. Damn it, Nunes. Ball for Wisa. Alikuwa offside ref, man. Damn it. Ngeinua mapema sana. Hadi mimi nilikuwa nimeona. Alikuwa offside. Na Jacob Murphy ni mnoma kwa kudeliver hiyo ball. Hizo ma one touch zake zinakaa ziko on point. Carrick is a good option. I'm a little disappointed it's not all. Between the two, who would you have gone for? Nico O'Reilly. Bernardo Silva. Anauliza nani anataka ball. No one is dropping deep for the ball up. Semenyo, throw in City. Ref, man. Hiyo ni throw in yao. Not gonna lie. Johnny Evans, Travis, Jonathan. will join the staff. Why? Is it because Ole are more experienced as a coach? Ekia tu Doku. Okay, man. Bernardo Silva. Miss it. Foul by. Ay, almost that. Morgan anasema for Carrick, I don't know what to expect. That can also be a good thing. Hii inaweza kuwa pia a good thing. Haya, kunatokea vita hapa. I think Nunes atadungwa yellow. Kadi imetolewa hapa by referee. Pigwa yellow card hapa Joelinton na Nico Riley. Wote wanaingia kwa kitabu. Na Nico Riley is tall, msee. Inaweza kuwa yellow card hiyo. Hii inaweza kuwa red. Inaweza kuwa red hiyo. Dangerous hapo Nico Riley. Putting your hands on his face. Hiyo ingekuwa referee mwingine. Ama waamue kuintervene in terms of VAR. Tunaweza kuwa in a very sticky position. Kesho kuna games pia za AFCON. Kesho pia kuna games za AFCON. Kwanza hiyo Senegal versus Egypt at 8 p.m. inakaa kuwa very, very, very tasty. And then you add in Nigeria versus Morocco. I think we'll do the first one. We'll do Senegal versus Egypt. Salah versus Mane on that one. Lovely turn up by Nunes. Anaachia Semenyo. Semenyo na cut back and lose ball. Foul by Bernardo Silva hapo. Why hasn't Nico been playing in the six? Ako injured. He's injured. Injured. Naona hadi hayuko kwa nini? Kwa hii staff. Kwa bench. He's doing a great. How Egypt have reached the semis is a mystery. Draw in Newcastle. Husanov, I think ndio time yenye Husanov anaweza ji solidify as a constant center back for Man City. Nice one up by Lewis Hall. Newcastle advancing up dangerously. Jacob Murphy anajaribu kuingia kwa box. Jacob Murphy going on the outside. Ake ball over the top. Trafford anachukua mpira. Pass for Haaland. Aku ameona. Newcastle recover the ball. Ramsey. Jacob Murphy anasumbua. Whoa. Why hasn't Nico been playing the 6? Nico Riley. He's not a 6. He's an 8 or a 10 on different days. But I think position yake, his best is number 8. Gordon! Nunes ana miss time. Yellow card for Nunes hapo. Clearly mistimed the challenge hapo. Sasa from the 36th minute up to the last minute, just expect Nunes akue haunted na Gordon on that left side. Mistimed completely. Ball natoka hapa corner for Newcastle. Off Trafford is playing. Sikuwa nimenotice, bro. Chana na Trafford, my guy. He doesn't stink like Old Trafford. He's not leaking goals. Corner for Newcastle hapa. 37 minutes in. Corner for Newcastle hapa. Naletwa ndani hatari. Tolewa na Nico Riley. Ala? Anafanya nini? Doku, chukua ball Doku. Gawa Doku. Oh my goodness, man. Man. A good first touch hapo inatu guarantee that is a good chance. Nice one wake. Throw in Newcastle. Ball in the midfield. Wisa anapata ball. Piga pass hafifu hapa. Trafford anachukua. Hii inakaa kukauka hii. Ama hii game utaona itafunguka second half. I guarantee you. Hiyo si foul bana ref. So you have declared war. Bro, we will have war on Saturday. 3:30 p.m. 3:30. Ball over the top. Doku racing for it. Dosureki racing. Man. Newcastle, they've definitely looked better than us in the first 40 minutes. I'm not gonna lie. Nilikuwa najiuliza before the game. Would I have taken a draw before the game? Ukuje uniambie game itaisha draw. Ni first leg ikuwe draw, second leg to we battle it out at the Etihad. Ningekwambia yes. Singekuwa hapa sasa nikiwatch game. Patia Foden. Nice one. Haaland movement hapo kwa box bana. Umesimama tu kama mti. Semenyo. Ustanov. Alain. Semenyo bana, attack man. Foden. Okay. Hizi macross zenye tunashinda tukicross hapa against Newcastle na zita work. Man, hizi macross tunashinda hapa tukicross hapa nje ya box hazita work. Na cross ball kwa kina Botman na mkona kina Bernardo Silva ndani ya box surely. Just wasting possession hapa tukishinda tukicross ball hapa. They are taller than us by far. Ni kama ile ilikuwa game gani tulikuwa tuna watch? Hatukuwatch na kumbuka ilikuwa which season? Ilikuwa game between Arsenal na Spurs. Enye na hiyo ilikuwa which year? Ilikuwa sijui kama ni the treble season ama ni the season before, ni after that. Ile yenye watu walikuwa ndani Spurs wata challenge. Spurs wakakuja wakapigwa na Arsenal. Siwezi kumbuka hii ilikuwa game gani. Cross ball, hakuna mtu. Bernardo. No, sorry. Foden. Sukuma kitu hapo nje ya box, Foden. Ndu. 1-2 ina fail hapo. Niko O'Reilly. At least we regain possession kidogo in the last 10 minutes hivi. Ama 5. Cross ball, corner for City. Hata hizi corners zitakuwa very very difficult against Newcastle. Na hizi macrosses tunashinda tukicross. Our team is not the best when it comes to crossing the ball. Corner for City. Jaco Murphy is also down for Newcastle. Bro is feeling hella uncomfortable. He's not feeling comfortable. Harvey Barnes anajiandaa. Tuone kama watapiga kona. Watapiga kona. Jaco Murphy is back. Harvey Barnes anakuwa introduced hapa. Kona for City. Naldo deep. Another corner. The other side though. What do you think about the first half, guys? Yake. Good chance hapo, no one on the end. Yake anajaribu kuideviate into the goal, but si deviate. Deviate haifai kuwa a good word. Direct towards goal, but pata deflection hapa. Another corner for City. I will assume this is the last one. Half time imefika. Fika half time. First half. 0-0 bado in the first half, tukienda half time. I don't think Man City tumekuwa better than Newcastle, especially in terms of chances. We need to do more. We need to do more. Imagine when Trump hears Bant has explosive pace, bro. Ukipika chakula kesho weke mafuta mingi. US Army is going to pull up at your front door. Tuangalie stats and then we take a look at tuangalie tu vitu za football tu in general. I don't think niko na anything yenye naweza taka ku unpack about the previous game, the first half yenye imeisha. Other than what nile game tu iko tu imelaza damu tu, si na hizi ndizo zinakuwa zile game dangerous. Anyone that has watched football knows that game kama hii ndio inakuwa game dangerous sana. Ndio game yenye inaweza kucost sana. Kwa sababu mko tu but hamko ati putting a lot of effort. You're not dominating it sana. Hizi ndizo zile games zinakuwa dangerous. But acha nikiangalia, acha ni switch kidogo. Hata nikiangalia hizi bench, nani tunaweza call upon when we need a goal? Chucky na Reinders. Maybe hawa. Na ndio maana ile game ingine, unajua Newcastle walicheza against Bournemouth in the previous round. Ama hiyo ni ya FA. I think hiyo ni ya FA. Nilikuwa nataka Newcastle watolewe. Juu I know wanaweza kuwa very annoying. By the way, tutaangalia FA rounds venye zimekuwa nini, games gani ziko in the whatever round. But yeah, nilikuwa nasema bench hapa maybe Reinders na Chucky. Ukiangalia side ingine, they have very good players. Pia wako na Oltamade. Elanga is good on his day. Tonali. Joe Willock pia ako area. And many. Si many. Ramsdale ako. Pekee ndio ako. Jodi yao unaona wako na wasi wengi wako injured. Band ako injured. Anaitwa Kraft. Fabian Schär, Lascelles. Livramento. What? Wako na wasi wengi sana. Wako na wasi wengi sana injured wenye ni good players. Pia Man City unaona in the same thing. Marmoush obviously anachezea wote, anachezea Liverpool in the Liverpool. I hope not. Anachezea Egypt in the AFCON. John Stones injured as always. Vardy tuliona hiyo hadi inaweza kuwa season ending. Inaweza kuwa season ending injury ile yenye alipata against Chelsea. Kovacic ni msi anatuchezea akili. Kwa sababu huwa arudi. Availability yake pia imepungua sana this season. Oscar Bob pia, Ruben Diaz, hamstring. Savinho, kona Nokio ni late February, msi. Late February bana, ni hii wiki ya mwisho bana. If you are lucky. Hizi injury zote the earliest ni late June na ni John Stones. John Stones anaweza rudi na akuwe injured before hadi yao wengine warudi. That is how bad his situation is. Achana hata na Vardy. May wachana na May. Hiyo tu sema utaona akicheza next season I mean. Kovacic early February. Huyo anaweza tupatia hope. Let's go date 13 say. January haiishi. We are barely 2 weeks in say. What? Barely mse, barely 2 weeks in. Imwezi ikaya kama inaisha anytime soon. Anyway, tulikuwa tunaangalia Kovacic, early Feb, Oscar Bob, early Feb, Ruben Diaz, hey. Hizi injuries achana tu nazo. Acha tuangalie stats. 60-42. Ona XG venye ko low for both sides. 0. Ukicombine hata zote mbili haifiki 0.5. That is how boring the first half imekuwa. Hakuna team zote mbili ukiadd xG yao haifiki hata 0.5. Shots on target 0 by both sides. Big chances 1-0. Hii 1 ni ile ya Wisa. Big chances missed ni hiyo yenye Wisa alemiss. Accurate passing 80-86. Fouls committed Man City with the most. Tuangalie passes. Lewis Hall with the highest number of touches for Newcastle. Husanov defender, Max Alain defender, Sven Botman defender, midfielder. And I think hiyo bado inatell about the game. Imekuwa tu very easy tu. Si end to end, but kila kitu tu iko low nini in terms of low activity. Mko cruise control. I think hiyo hata ina capture it. Most players are phoning it in. I don't know. Tuangalie FA after the AFCON. Fixtures by round. Man City hapa tulichafua mtu 10-1. Chelsea pia alishinda 5-1. Spurs walitolewa mse. Spurs are the weirdest team ever. Portsmouth Arsenal 4-1. Norwich. Timu Puki bado na Norwich. Puki bado na huko. I don't think so. Man United versus Brighton. Man U alitolewa. United fans, ulikuwa mnasema Amorim ndio issue. Matokeo bado hayajabadilika. Matokeo bado ni yale yale. Hamna mabadiliko katika matokeo ya Man United. Hadi kuna mselijengo red card. Kuna mjamali dungo red card hapa wa Man U. Shia Lacey. You guys just have a long way to go, Man U. Mkona a long way to go. Na hiyo ndio kitu naonanga fans wenyu hawaja understand. Hiyo ndio kitu wenye fans wenyu hawakuangi wame understand, man. You have a very long way to go before you go back to being who you are. Most probably hata hamtawahi rudi hapo. Chances ni hamtawahi rudi being where you used to be. Mnafaa tu mkuwe relegated. Muende tu mwanze hii football club afresh. Mrebuild tu, muuze players wote, mmalize hizo contract, mwanze kurebuild na academy yenyu. Academy yenyu inaitangwa aje? Carrington nama sijui inaitwa aje, ama hiyo ni training, whichever. Muende tu mrebuild tu na Manchester B. From championship mrebuild. Mkae huko 2 years mrebuild and then mkuje EPL sasa. Nikiangalia wa players wenyu, most of them, mse, you have more bad players than good players in your team. Mkona players wenye ni bad ni wengi kuliko wenye ni good. Hii inakuonesha where you are. Laments. Ni better than Onana. Although hapo mnaweza sema tumeimprove. Onana yuko in goal. Dalon, Lenioro mlimhype. Nothing. Martinez akiamua kustay fit anaweza kuwa good option for you. Dogu, no. Ugarte definitely no. Mount, who are we kidding? Fernandez leo anacheza vizuri, kesho anacheza vibaya. Kazi ni kushinda akicomplain tu kwa referee. For me it's a no. Kobe Maino, hit and miss sometimes. Kunya ni explosive, he's a very good power league player. Wakuchukua ball na kukimbia nawe and then aende ya shoot. Sidhani kama anaweza kuwa team player. I think bado anacheza akidhani yako Wolves kwenye he was the main man. Sesko amescore, before that alikuwa ameenda how many games before score? Wapi? waliscore against Burnley, but before that ona hizi mazero zote ziko hapa, hizo zote ni zeros, unaona. Before hiyo ni date, before 8th of Jan the last time alikuwa amescore ilikuwa nini? Tushafika Oktoba mse. The last time aliscore ilikuwa October 4th. So between October 4th and January 8th, so ni October to November, November to December, December to January. Hizo ni 3 months. Hakuwa amescore goal. Hizo games zote ni amecheza. So huwezi ni convince ati yeye ndiye atakuwa anakuja kulead attack yenu. Bench pia I don't think ina cover with a lot of praise. Joshua Zirkzee, no. Lacey mi hata simjui, so I can't even have an opinion on him, although I can see yeye ndiye alipewa red card. Maguire, no. Casemiro, Saudi League. Casemiro tu aende tu Saudi. Hiyo 300,000 pounds zenye mnampatia wiki, just save on that. Bayandir na Haven, not enough. Malasia, we don't even know if he's a professional football player because he's most of the time akuangi anywhere close to Man U. Fletcher, the Fletcher twins, hata siwezi sema anything because I haven't seen enough of them. The Leeds, you have a long way to go. Hiyo ndio message yenye naweza waambia. The road is very tough. Up ahead it's very tough. Wacha tuangalie fixtures za round 4 ambazo zitakuwa zinachezwa February 14th. February 14th is what day? Valentine's Day. Wase wenye huwa mna celebrate Valentine's, so maybe hiyo siku mko na activity ya kufanya. Wase pia wenye huwa hamcelebrate Valentine's, maybe pia mko na kitu ya kufanya. There's a very good game hapa, Liverpool versus Brighton. Unaweza enda pia you spend your time hating on Chelsea versus Hull City. I don't think itakuwa very successful, but itakuwa good one. Newcastle versus Aston Villa, I think hiyo ndio the best game of that round. And then we have, who else do we have? Man City versus Salford City / Swindon. Last season tulicheza against Salford. Tulikuwa ile game yenye zilisha 7 ama zilisha 8 last season. I think tulifanya watchalong ya hiyo. So yeah, acha tuchungulie AFCON. Acha tuone fixtures za AFCON by round. Tumefika semifinal mse. Tona ishaenda. You guy, my guy. So kesho tutafanya Senegal versus Egypt at 8 p.m. We'll start maybe 7:50 hapo. I'm not too sure about Nigeria versus Morocco. Okay, I'm sure tutafanya kwa sababu at the same time we'll be watching Chelsea versus Arsenal. So yeah, tutawatch pia hiyo. Tutawatch Nigeria versus Morocco. So probably we'll watch the 2 games. I think we'll watch the 2 games. Although sasa hiyo itahitaji a lot of energy. Usikie Fletcher ako na jokes, lakini jokes gani? Kunya anafaa rudi Wolves. Kunya is a power league player, bro. Kunya ni mse wa power league. Kunya ni mse wa Ligidaro. Ligidaro ile enye mnacheza ile pitch ndogo, si ile full. Mkicheza full pitch anaweza frustrate sana. Yeye ni mse wa nini wa Ligidaro pale. Unakumbuka ile base ya, kuna base mingi sana za kucheza Ligidaro. Kuna ile base ya handball. Ukimweka hapo ana excel sana kwa sababu pace and power, ashafika kwa box, hiyo side nyingine anaweza shoot. So maybe yeah, but tutajua tu. Mbumo I think is good. Mbumo is good. Siku mention kwa sababu ako away on AFCON. But I think Mbumo is good. Prediction yangu ilikuwa how many goals from Mbumo inaitwaje? Kuna ile prediction yenye nilimake, acha nione kama naweza sikia. ile yenye nilisema Mbumo, how many goals? I think niliiweka venye tu alisign for Man U. I think nisikia. Uh-huh. 10 to 15 goals. Nilisema 10 to 15 goals in the kwa hii video yenye nilimeka hapa. Tutajua tuko mbali though. Acha tuone Mbumo amefika wapi. Mbumo 10 to 15 ilikuwa kwa nini kwa EPL? I think ilikuwa very ambitious. So far kona 6. Game imerudi. So far kona 6. The Wolves super team na Leeds. Hey, ref, bana hiyo ni foul. Aya Morgan, what do you think about Xabi Alonso venye ameenda? Hii inafaa kuwa yellow card if I'm being honest, hiyo foul ya Foden. Doku out wide. Ball brought in, hakuna mtu, poor crossing. Semenyo hajaji-establish poa. I don't think your right wing, do we think hiyo ndio his best position? I think ako both footed ama ako as balanced as he can be. But hiyo leo hajaonekana sana hiyo right wing. Hiyo right wing itasumbua Man City. Hiyo right wing itasumbua Man City sana. Sana. Because hata nikiangalia around the world, right wingers wenye ni good. Kwanza hiyo ni position yenye I think yenye iko na scarcity sana. Nikiangalia naona Lamine Yamal, naona Olise. Trafford anaguza ball na mguu wasee. Passing yake leo imekuwa exquisite so far. Nilikuwa nasema that right wing ndio ile position yenye I think iko na scarcity sana. Pushing and pulling hapo Nick Pope anaona. I think hii ni position yenye iko na the least number of good players. Najua fans wa Arsenal watataka kuleta Saka. Wale wa Liverpool watasema Salah. Ilikuwa karibu Gordon ajipige on goal hapo. Thiago pigwa pressure hapa na Haaland, safi sana Haaland. O'Reilly kitafuta Bernardo katikati but hampati. Pope anatoa mpira. Nunes unafanya nini bana? Oh, linalotoa ndani Wisa. Oh, that's a good save. That's a good save. Hatari jaisha, naletwa ndani, piga save ingine hapa Trafford. Against the post. What a crazy passage of play hapo. Huyu nani anaweza dungwa yellow card ingine huyu Nunes. Huyu Nunes anaweza dungwa card ingine. Trafford hapo umejaribu. Fingertips ndio imeokoa hiyo ball. Guimaraes amegonga post hapo, alikuwa ameficha. Na mchezaji ako chini hapa for Newcastle. Jacob Ramsey. It's very confusing how Alonso left. I think yeye ndiye alitoka. As in yeye ndiye aliquit job. Kwa sababu I think yeye amelose the nini. Amelose the inaitwaje? The players. The players hawako side yake clearly. I don't think players wa Real Madrid walikuwa side ya their coach. Kuna a lot of signs of this. Vinicius scream anytime anatolewa game. And then tuseme juzi Alonso anaambia players wa Real Madrid wafanye guard of honor. Mbappe anaambia players wa Real Madrid hatufanyi, players wanaamua hatufanyi. So they directly disobeyed their coach in front of the whole world. In front of their coach. Mbappe alisema we are not doing this and they didn't do it. Manager alisema we are doing this, Mbappe akasema we are not doing this. Players wakaenda na Mbappe. That is all the evidence you need. And sitaki kusema I'm happy, siwezi kuwa happy because of Real Madrid. But Xabi Alonso ni mjanja sana because amejitoa before kukue worse. Hajawaacha in a very bad position in the league, hajawaacha in a very bad position in Champions League. Amewaacha tu wakiwa as steady as possible. And that ina build up hata towards my question. United fans, mko na Luis Enrique mwenye amekataa kusign contract na PSG. Mko na Xavi Hernandez, former Barcelona coach, aliwin La Liga na Barcelona. Na mko na Xabi Alonso mwenye alifanya a very good job at Bayer Leverkusen. Who do you go for? Ball cross! Semenyo! 1-0 City. Very, very good finish hapo by Semenyo, arriving in the back post hapo. 1-0 City, 53 minutes in. Good work by Jeremy Doku. 1-0 City. Good work hapo by Doku on that left wing side. Semenyo, very, very good movement into the box. And Man City get the first goal of the game. Very, very good movement by Doku, you can see. I think it's an assist by Bernardo Silva. But Semenyo arrives and he scores for Man City. Good movement by Semenyo. Good movement. Good movement by Semenyo. Lovely wing play up by Doku on the left wing side. 1-0 City. Right place, right time up by Semenyo. Incredible. Good movement up by Semenyo. Do you think he was good? Do I think he was good? It's difficult kwa sababu unajua ameanza kazi this season. But me, I think he was good. I think he was good. Kama season ingeisha tungekuwa na better answer, but so far me what I saw, I think alikuwa good. The only thing like huwezi sema alikuwa sacked because they lost Barcelona. Hii inaweza kuwa fact, but they still defeated Barcelona earlier this season. So unless fans wa Real Madrid waniambie tunacheza we are winning the games but we are not convincing, ama we are not dominating the games. Labda I rarely watch Real Madrid games, rarely, unless they are playing against a team yenye na support, that is Barcelona or Man City. Semenyo, lovely footwork hapo. Should he have left? No. Is he good tactically? I think he's good tactically. Huwezi sema ni fala. Huwezi sema he doesn't know what he's doing. Could he have done better? Yes. But Mbappe sijui mbona alimng'ora. Mbappe alifanya hivyo kwa sababu yeye ni Mbappe. He did it because he knew he can do it. So, ni ile kitu wenye unafanya because you know you have the ability to do it. Hauwezi fanya kitu kama hiyo in front of everyone if you know you can't pull it off, if you know you don't have the power to do that. Alafu sasa add the fact that it's in front of the world, it's in a final against against their biggest rivals. Hauwezi fanya kitu kama hiyo if you know you can't accomplish it. Inaweza backfire na inaweza kuwa very poor on you, na hiyo inaoneshana even behind the scenes. Kama akona guts za kufanya vitu kama hiyo in front of everyone, it means that behind the scenes he does even more than that. He does more than that. Mbappe, the only coach mwenye amesurvive Mbappe ni Luis Enrique, na ni juu ya alimuuza in the end. But ukiangalia rekodi ya Mbappe na ego yake, it's big. Because I don't think there's any other player in the world mwenye anaweza fanya hivyo, mwenye anaweza sema we are not giving a guard of honor. I don't see any other player in the world mwenye anaweza fanya hivyo, including Messi na Ronaldo, despite their incredible accomplishments. I don't think there's any other player in world football mwenye anaweza ambia teammates wake we are not doing this na wamsikize. Messi na Ronaldo obviously kwa sababu they have good sportsmanship, they will stand there and applaud their rivals when they lose. Na hiyo pia inaoneshana pia nini character ya Mbappe as a person. It shows the kind of person he is. We sign behind Joelinton. Bruno Guimaraes direct penye Trafford ako. Semenyo nice. Silva makes near post run and City are in. Yeah, again tumekuwa tukisema Dogu akikuwa na ball no one huwa ana make hiyo near post run. I don't like those Spanish coaches you have mentioned. By the way, what are the Spanish coaches? Luis Enrique, Xabi Alonso, Xavi Hernandez. Wow. Sikuwa nimepick up what are their Spanish. Sikuwa nime figure it out. What? Bernardo Silva mnafanya nini na Trafford bana? What? Ingekuwa catastrophic hapo Bernardo Silva, man. What are you doing, bro? Especially from Basque. I dislike the Basque country. Mi hata sijui nani hapo ni wa Basque. Najua Xavi Hernandez, he's Catalan, he's from Barcelona. Wengine wawili sijui. 58 minutes in, corner for Newcastle. Another corner for Newcastle. Corner. Trafford anatoa uchafu. Mandoko anakuwa outsmarted na Lewis Hall, man. Naona Reinders ako ready. Jacob Ramsey with a very good first touch. Nathan Ake. Doku. Rodri pia naona anajiandaa. Love the turn by Nunes. Nice one. Eka tu. Twende. Patia Semenyo. Haaland. Foden. Hakuna mtu kona. Man City finding chances. Rico Lewis naona pia kwa hapa ready to be introduced. I think yeye ataingia right back considering that Nunes akona yellow card. And then pia Nico O'Reilly I think atatolewa. Nico O'Reilly anatolewa, tunaweka experienced Ballon d'Or winner hapo Rodri. Nani up next? Foden pia anakuwa withdrawn hapa for Reinders. Reinders on for off ni Foden. And then Nunes pia anatolewa, naeka Rico Lewis. Morgan anasema Semenyo is 1 goal away from equaling Savio's goal tally. Savio's goal tally for Man City ni ngapi? 5. Ama unamaanisha in the EPL? In the EPL z kwa sababu inamaanisha umeka. Semenyo! Second goal for Man City courtesy of Semenyo. 2 goals for him. 2-0 for Man City 62 minutes in. Everything is working out so well for Semenyo. Hapo 2-0 City 62 minutes in. Oof. Nice one hapo by Semenyo. Semenyo is doing so well for Man City. What a start for him in his Man City career. Angalia movement yake, it's so good. Movement yake, it's just so good in the box. The way ana adjust hapo mid jump and then ana direct the ball into the net. That is very, very good. It's incredible by him. 2-0 for City courtesy of Semenyo. Such a good goal hapo. Inch perfect hapo by Semenyo. 2-0. Very, very good goal hapo by Semenyo. VR. Possible offside. Hakuna mtu ako offside. Wanaangalia offside man them. Chatuone ball inaenda wapi. Oh my goodness, VR is outrageous. How do you sort out how players watatu? Inakaa kuwa offside. This is needless. But mi naona mguu ya Haaland bado iko on level na mguu ya Thiao. Unatoa mkono kwa sababu he can't score using his hands. So you can only consider his feet. Inafaa kuwa bao msee. It should be a goal for me. Wanajaribu kutafuta point of contact ile time yenye Semenyo ali itasumbua. Chatungoja VAR. Wanapima iko exact. Wanapima, mi naona mguu ya Haaland na Thiaw ziko almost on the same line. Sijaiona decision yenye iko this close. In the meantime, naona Newcastle wana prepare changes. Waltamada and Tonali. Semenyo firing on all cylinders. Yep. Hopefully his second goal stands. Oh my goodness. Angalia hiyo detail yenye wana go through. Bado tuko VAR. Wacha tuone decision yenye wata make. It's a tough one for them. It's a tough one hapo to make a choice on. Ni offside, ako offside. It's a very subjective offside. It is very subjective. I think referee ataplay it safe, atatoa bao. Atatoa kwa sababu I don't think atataka kumedle na the game. I think for him atago for the safe option ya kutoa. And then you can tell that Thiaw na Haaland wameshikana. Like they have their hands on each other. I don't think inafaa kukuwa offside. Atatupatia explanation using the mic. After review. Haaland anasema ako offside. Si nimewambia he will take the easier option kwa sababu anajua hiyo ndio iko na the less controversy. He knows that as the referees, they are not stupid. Hatachi kukua kwa headlines kesho in the morning. So he goes for the safe option. Ikikuwa ni chance yenye ni 50-50, referee will always go for the easier option, for the safe option. Ataishi kugo for it kwa sababu yeye pia hatachi controversies. But I think the referee hapo pia may impact the game sana. I don't know. Newcastle wanaweza tumia in their advantage. Waltamada, Tonali, Langa wamekuwa introduced. Referee amemedle with the game hapo. Hiyo ni decision very very big yenye imego into Newcastle's favor. Especially considering that it's a two-leg affair. Referee, I think personally amego for the easy option hapo. Si understand venye Haaland ati yako offside hapo. I don't think so. Kwa sababu mi si understand referee amemake hiyo decision aje. Ye mwenyewe. Thiaw was not attempting even to clear the ball from what I'm seeing here. Amesimama tu hapo ameshikilia Haaland kama mti. Actually kuna tolerance level ya 5 centimeters. Son of Trafford inabidi ana connect with the ball, anapura. Chance for Tonali hapa off target. 70 minutes on the clock. Newcastle ameanza kuamka. Pulls it wide hapo Tonali. Reinders ana go for goal hapa, drawing for City. We need a second one hapa City. Semenyo recovers the ball very well. Bernardo, nyuma. Nice one. Doku attack. Nathan Ake, rudishia Doku. Ball nalitoa chini, Joelinton anatoa uchafu. Ref, it's a clear push hapo. Hiyo hadi nafaa kwa yellow card. That should be a yellow card for having bans. Should Joelinton go to the World Cup? Hiyo Brazil wako na nani kwa hiyo midfield? I know he was in their last World Cup. Thiago is making no attempt to play for that ball. Referee hapo umetuibia game. But anyway, midfield ya Brazil iko na nani? I think Bruno Guimaraes is a starter for that Brazilian team without a doubt. Ebu guys, give me the Brazilian midfielders ndio tuone kama Joelinton anafaa kwenda. Jumisi sikumbuki Brazilian midfielders. Paqueta. Who else? Au pekee ndio wenye napata on top of my mind. Why does Tijani shoot on sight? I think a shoot. Juu hakuna players wengine wa Man City huwa wana attempt hiyo. Ni Haaland pekee na Foden ndio wase wa shoot on sight. Na sahi Semenyo. Aya, 73 on the clock. Jaguza ref. Haaland unashika aje ball bana time kama hii. Hiyo imemguza mkono kweli. Loisol hapa lazima yeke a good delivery. Rico Lewis bana ako against Voltamada. Hapa pananuka bao. Hapa pana stink guys. Pana stink hapa. Lewis Hall. Nice one Haaland. Pura tu Semenyo. Pura tu hivyo. Safi. Pura hadi katoka nje. Maybe niangalie Ancelotti's latest squad. Na hiyo inaweza kuwa good option. But midfielders wa Brazil kidogo. Haaland unajaribu kukua fancy saa hii msee. By the way, Paqueta is leaving West Ham. Bro, alikuwa atoke huko 2 years ago. Elanga. Hatari, Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes huyu, chunga huyo Harvey Barnes. Chunga huyo Harvey Barnes. Chunga huyo Harvey Barnes huyo. Chunga huyo Harvey Barnes. Nice ball for Elanga. Alikuwa onside hapo Elanga. Touch ndio ilikuwa poor. Ref hiyo ni yellow bana. Toa yellow card referee. Pigo yellow card hapa Bruno Guimaraes. Lovely footwork hapo by Doku. Shifting the ball hapo easily between the two sides. Paqueta na leave West Ham anaenda wapi? Doku anakuwa anatolewa hapa. Anaweka Ryan Chaki. I think Semenyo ataenda hiyo side huko chini. Chaki aingie right wing. Very two different styles hapo between Doku and Chaki. Sahii sasa na expect Chaki a create kama one chance, at least one good chance. Nice one. Kuna high boot hapo. Hakuna high boot hapo. Hiyo si high boot. Hata msijaribu kutuchezea akili. Hiyo si high boot. Amemsukuma bana ref. Tonali amesukuma Bernardo Silva clearly. Reinders weka kitu. Bernardo ume slow down. Bernardo umeload sana mandem. Bernardo na cross ball kwa nani? Unatafuta nani hapo in that occasion? Goal kick Newcastle. Bernardo amesuasua na mpira hapo, angeekelea tu mara ya kwanza. Bana nilimisi ile chance ya kununua FC 26. Damn it. Ile yenye ilikuwa Christmas bundle, ile yenye tulikuwa tumeona ni ngapi? $6. Nilimiss out on that one man. Sasa nimeona prices zao ni kama niliona price ili change sana hadi nikachoka. FC 26. FC 26 ni pesa ngapi? FC 26 $69. Hiyo ni kama $70 na $100 ama $100. I wish ningejua ningenunua ile time ya Christmas. I think hiyo time hiyo game ilikuwa 70% off. Hapo pia nilimiss opportunity if I'm being honest. na niliignore tu juu alisema ina hiyo offer ina expire on January 3rd. Niko like, should I buy it, should I not, am I interested in doing something in it? I wish ningenunua. Ingekuwa very interesting. Nice one. Chucky. Louis, unajaribu kuwa mjanja sana. Tunataka bao ya pili. Wacheni kucheza hapo mbele ni kama we have 5 goals ban. Hizi chiki passes wachaneni nazo. Go for the nini. For the simple stuff. Geuka. Chucky. Karibu. Chucky alikuwa score chobo from there. Pop ameponea hapo. Bahati hapo Pop. Although may deflect with his left foot, meaning ingetoka nje. Naona kuna Lewis Hall alikuwa amemake contact the ball. Bado ijatoka. Final 10 minutes sasa hapa. Remember this is the first leg. Kutakuwa na second leg. Back at the Etihad. Couple of weeks from now. Taka kuangalia the second game itakuwa siku gani. Fixtures. Itakuwa on 4th of February. 4th of February. In 3 weeks from now. 1, 2, 3. 3 weeks from now. Na nikiangalia naona bado both teams zinacheza in the Champions League. So maybe pia hiyo inaweza kosa. Tuangalie. Tuangalie fixtures za Newcastle. Before your return leg na Man City, Newcastle watakuwa wamecheza against Aston Villa, PSG, Liverpool. So they pia wako na pretty good, pretty tough fixtures to say the least. Man City pia si ati we are breathing easily ama we are getting away with it. Tutacheza Man U, tutacheza Bodo Glimt, Wolves at home, Galatasaray at home, Spurs away, and then ndio tucheze hiyo game against Newcastle. I'll show you guys the fixture list by game ikiisha tukifika full time. Nice one, Alain. Nice one, Trafford. Nathan Ake sprinting. This is dangerous. Chunga hamstrings. Throw in for Newcastle. Oi. Voltamada amewest. Amewest hapo Voltamada. Angeshoot tu mara ya kwanza ingekuwa ndani. Hiyo right back, we need a right back in this football club. Hakuna Rico Lewis hapo alikuwa outsmarted. Chaki ingia Chaki. Kuna nuka bawa hapa hatari, anajipenda Chaki. Toka hapa. Waste your chance man, ukienda kushoot hapo. Nice one, Bernardo. Lovely by Bernardo. Win the ball back very intelligently. Haaland, weka kitu. Nice one, Bernardo. Lovely by Bernardo. Win the ball back very intelligently. Haaland eka. Weka kitu. Nice one, Bernardo. Win the ball back very intelligently. Haaland eka. Weka kitu. Nice one, Bernardo. Win the ball back very intelligently. Haaland eka. Weka kitu. Haaland shoot ball. Acha kudhani we ni De Bruyne na hizi mapasi zenye unajaribu hapo. Kazi yako inakuwa kushoot ball, si kutafuta assist. Hapo nyuma tunateseka. Rico Lewis ulikuwa unafanya nini hapo? Bahati hata ni venye Husanov alirecover akatokea mbele ya Voltamada. Wow. $85 in. Rodri anapeana mpira. Joelinton. Semedo, hiyo ni yako. Aya, Chaki, hiyo ni yako. Pass ilikuwa off kidogo. Nice one Chaki though. Angeplay it a bit earlier. Ameload kidogo tu. Trippier anakuja kukuwa introduced hapa. Think watatoa huyo maili. On top Bruno G, which is very strange. Trippier obviously, I think I'll come through industry. Si industry, tunaitwaje? Ali come through the academy ya Man City. Nathan Ake pia anakuwa withdrawn. Nori anakuwa introduced in the 87th minute for Man City. Manu umeappoint Carrick as who? As your head coach ama as your manager? Hapa najua wataongeza kama at least 6 minutes. United have announced Michael Carrick will lead the team as head coach. Okay. Trafford goes long akitafuta Semenyo. Nori, hopefully utasaidia kurecover hiyo side ya left. Tumekuwa tukipatikana sana. Speaking of kupatikana, Lane ana misplace ball hapa. Man City wanaponea hapa, throw in for City. We need this one, boys. Sitawadanganya. Winning the Carabao Cup itakuwa very exciting for me this season. I really want to win this cup. Throw in Newcastle. We've made a waste out of that one. Keep them, weke tu hivyo from far. I was saying that I really want to win the Carabao this season. Carabao na FA nimezipimia sana. This season. I want a double. Bona kuja kwa Trippier. Anachonga, anapatia Voltamada hatari. Rodri anatoa uchafu. Hey ref man, hiyo ni foul bana. Hiyo ni yellow. Hiyo ni yellow on trip ya ref. Amemgonga from behind. Angalia. Hiyo ni foul. Hiyo ni kwanza, that's such a bad foul. Hiyo ni yellow card. You feel the spirit of the League Cup. I want to feel the spirit of the League Cup. It's not a secret. Hasa the challenge. Sitaki kudiscuss Arsenal na Chelsea ati nani atapita, nani hatapita. Ati nani I want between. Nataka tu kazi kwanza we complete to make sure sisi tumefika kwa final before we start making such decisions. Rangers unafanya nini surely? Nice one Rodri man. Kwa taken down hapa Bernardo Silva. By Tonali. Pigwa kadi hapa Tonali. Kwanza hata amemsukuma akiwa chini. Hiyo ni foul all day every day bro. All day every day. 9 minutes. What? 9. Fuck. Hizo ni mingi bro. At least sahii tuko 92, tumbakisha 7. So just take it slow the game down as much as possible. Nice one Alain. Twende Chaki shoot. Chaki man, surely. Kwani Chaki amekuja Man City amesahau kushoot ball? Amesahau kushoot ball. Hizi nini anafanya? Uko serious? Hizi nini Chaki anafanya surely? I'm screaming almost at 1 a.m. in the morning because Chaki ana shoot ball ni kama hajai cheza football. Hizo ni chances mbili amewaste sasa. Na kuja kupigwa yellow card Pep. Kuna one of the assistants hapa anapigwa yellow card for Man City. Tutoe na header. Nice one Alain. Good defending hapo by Max Alain. Aya to defend tena mara ya pili. Tutoe cross Haaland umeassume bana Haaland ameassume hiyo cross haitafika na ilikuwa on its route to Voltamade. Kona nini goal kick lakini. Ona Haaland amesnob hiyo. Kama ingeland on him, Haaland atunge kuforgive. Voltamade amestime. Nice one Haaland. Tukitoa tu tunatoa tu chafu Ignore. Nice one bro. Nice one. Tuna waste tu time. Tumia dark arts kama Arsenal. Although zao were leading to any trophies. Usikubali hiyo cross. Hizi crosses zao ni dangerous. Nice one. Wacha achenge kabisa, nadhani yeye ni Messi. Tutoe bana, fight bana Man City. Etnori. Nice one bro. Tutoe bana, almost 5 more minutes boys. Banza go open sana, Rico Lewis. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Corner for Newcastle. Bana, Rico Lewis anajisahau huko right back. Anasahau yeye he's a right back man. Anajisahau sana. Tutoe. Nice one. Goalkeeper. Nice one goalkeeper. Woof. Nice one goalkeeper. Semedo. Ekea tu Haaland. Twende tu Semedo. Twende tu. Nice one corner. Nice one. Good attempt by Semenyo. Nice attempt. Maybe Semenyo angecross the ball a bit earlier. But wacha tuendelee tu. Hiyo ni yetu. Tonali ndio umetoa. Aya, ni masaa tu tunaharibu. Rodri geuka. Nice one. Ball imetoka nje. 97. We need this one guys. Anapatia Nick Pope anapura, ball natoka nje, throw in for City. Nice one Itonori. Hapo tu nyuma mzee. Bernardo Silva! Chucky, not Bernardo. Chucky redeems himself. 2-0. 2-0 in the bag for Man City in the first leg against Newcastle. Second leg at the Etihad. Let's do this. 2-0. 2-0. Lovely football by Itonori. Lovely football by Itonori. I hope assist ni yake. I really hope assist ni yake. Very, very good football hapo by Itonori. 2-0 City in the 98th minute. We'll take it, guys. We'll take it. Lovely football by Itonori hapo. Pia Chucky hapo, good pass in the end. Chucky, good one. Hizo chances zenye Chucky amewaste, amejiredeem with a very good, beautiful goal hapo. Beautiful combinations hapo by the citizens. Brilliant hapo. Brilliant. It's a very good finish by Chucky, away from the goalkeeper. Although ilikuwa close to Nick Pope, but we'll take that one. Itonori, lovely football hapo. Interesting that Nolali and the guy that replaced him at Milan meet today? Who and who? I'm not getting that connection. Wasiscore sasa guys. Wasiscore. Wakiscore sahi sasa ndio inaweza kuwa the worst thing inaweza happen. No. Ball metoka nje. Who replaced him at? Mchezo unafika mwisho. Man City take the win. We'll take it. We will take that one. Semenyo, very, very good. Very, very good game for him. Very, very good game for Semenyo. Very good performance by Semenyo. I think yeye anafaa kuwa man of the match. Very, very good game up by him. Very, very good game. Siniliwambia game itafunguka second half. First half kulikuwa na a lot of tension. In the first half. Acha nisimamishe timer. 8-0 pia umecheza vizuri. Hizo minutes zenye umekuwa introduced, you've done so well. You've done so well for us, 8-0 in those few. Hizo minutes zenye umecheza vizuri. I think Trafford was good overall in terms of how he played as a goalkeeper. Kuna saves alikuwa nazo zenye unge expect a make but his ball distribution was so good. So good. I loved it. Watchalong pia amecheza vizuri sana as a center back, especially considering that 1 week ama 2 weeks ago hakuwa nadhani atachezea Man City. But I love it. I think imekuwa typical away game, especially for us in the last 2 years. This is how any game yenye tumeshinda away in the last 2 years imekuwa hivi. Perhaps I'm going to be a bit more greedy and say that I would have wanted more control, but at the end of the day we won. Chaki amepata very good chances venye game venye alikuwa introduced as a substitute for Doku. Chaki alipata 2 very good chances before he scored. So yeah. Ilikuwa very good game, but I'm very happy. I'm very happy with Husanov and Watchalong. Very, very good. Tukiangalia pande ya Newcastle, I think wamekuwa na chances. Even the best chance of the game ile ya Wisa ilikuwa for Newcastle. Voltamada twice ama thrice amepata the ball. We know how lethal he can be, but we are lucky enough leo he was not finding his shooting boots. But we'll take it. I'll take it. Niliwaambia hata before game ianze, as much as prediction yangu ilikuwa 3-1 in favor of City, I would have taken a draw kwa sababu kuko na second leg. And I think the 2 goals zenye tumepata leo zimetupatia a very good cushion as we talk about the next few games for as much as we want to look into the games za Man City na Newcastle. I think that is the last thing tafanya before we end the stream. 2 hours 10 minutes in. If you're here and you can hear me, hit the like na you share the video to your friends and also the haters. Semenyo already changing my life, bro. You belong to the red side of Manchester. I don't know what you mean by Semenyo is changing your life. I don't see how he's changing your life. How? Where you belong to the red side of Manchester? How is he changing your life, my brother? Aya, wacha tuangalie the fixtures for Newcastle and the fixtures for Man City as we close up the show ama the stream. Ndio hii Newcastle wamehold the L against Man City leo in the Carabao Cup. In the first leg, as I keep on reminding you, kutakuwa na second leg yenye kwa hapa on February 4th, which is 3 weeks from now. But the next game for Newcastle itakuwa against Wolves. I think bado Wolves ndio the last team in the EPL. And then we'll also do what? Newcastle pia wanacheza against PSV in the Champions League. And then they also have Aston Villa at home, and then they have PSG away. Na hapa sasa ndio I want you guys wenye ni wa Man City na pia the others muangalie fixtures za Newcastle venye ziko. Aston Villa at home, and then PSG away, Liverpool away, and then Man City away. Very, very tough fixtures hapo. PSG away, Liverpool away, and then Man City away. So February, late January, early Feb inaweza kuwa very difficult for Newcastle, and sisi kama Man City pia tunafaa to capitalize on that considering that tunacheza now second leg. Man City pia I think we also have a very, should we call it difficult run, ama how should we term it? I remember after ile game ya Chelsea niliwaambia the easiest game inaweza kuwa against Exeter. I still don't think I was wrong in that opinion, kwa sababu niliwaambia against Brighton pia itakuwa ngumu. But we have United up next on Saturday. We'll be doing a live stream on that one. That is from 3:30 p.m. This is the last Manchester derby of the season. Inachezwa at Old Trafford. So hopefully you guys will join me for that one. And then we'll have Bodo Glimt in the Champions League away. I still think Man City we need to tunafaa tumalize hiyo kazi ya Champions League vizuri, if I'm being honest. Mkumbuke bado the position that you qualify in the top 8 also matters. The higher you go in the top 8, the better your chances of getting a, in quotes, weak team. And the reason nasema in quotes ni kwa sababu last season PSG pia wali qualify kwa playoffs and they went on to lift the trophy. So I don't think there's a weak team in the Champions League, but itakuwa better kama tuta end the group stages as high on that table as possible. And then we have Wolves at home. Kumbuka Wolves ndio tulianza now at the beginning of the season tukipiga 4-1. Reinders had a goal and an assist on that day. And then pia Man City tuko na Galatasaray in the Champions League. That is the last game of the group stage. Hopefully hapo we'll do our best. Tottenham away is also weird. Kwa sababu mimi the weird thing is I feel comfortable playing Tottenham away than playing them at Etihad. I don't know if that makes sense. I prefer playing Tottenham away than playing them at Etihad, because at Etihad they always find a way of winning. And then at that time ndio bado kutakuwa na the second leg ya Man City versus Newcastle. And the reason why I told you guys it's very important for us to win this first leg, because you can see where this game falls in between. You can see it's 1st February and then 4th February. And then on 8th, we have Liverpool away at Anfield. So winning this first leg was very, very crucial, especially considering that we have won with 2 goals. That was very vital for that game. Now, considering that we don't have all our players available, that is why I wanted to win today with at least 2 goals. Wacha tuangalie ratings. At Trafford 8.3. Unaona Fortmob wamempatia the man of the match. Do I agree with that one? Mi ningechagua between Doku and Semenyo. Perhaps I would have inclined towards Semenyo more kwa sababu he scored and he also played the full game. But Trafford pia okay, sioni mbona wamempatia Ake. Okay, alikuwa a bit exposed by Jacob Murphy, especially the first half, but after Jacob Murphy alikuwa withdrawn, I think Ake had an easier time. Eitnori tutamuongelelea kwa sababu yeye ndiye alimreplace. I think pia Eitnori amecheza very well, combining with Chaki for the second goal very, very beautifully, especially in those tight areas. Eitnori is very technical. Max Alain, again, another good game yenye amecheza. Kuna era moja alimake, but I won't be too fast about it. I'll take it. Husanov alongside him pia yeye I think 8 iko sawa. Matthias Nunes alikuwa na a very awkward day kwa sababu pata yellow card in the first half ama in the second half, sikumbuki vizuri. Kuna times ilikuwa inakaa ni kama Gordon ana outsmart, but bado you can tell that we need a proper right back at the football club. Nico O'Reilly, I think out of everyone, yeye ndiye alikuwa a bit on the lower side in terms of rating kwa sababu I don't think alikuwa involved that much. You can see that alipata yellow card na akatolewa dakika 62. And then I'll proceed to Foden also, who had a very quiet game by his standards. Yeah, again pia alikuwa substituted around the 60th minute. And then Doku on one side. Doku alikuwa very exciting in the first half. I think first half yeye ndiye alikuwa the best player for Man City. Second half pia he was cooking. And then tuendelee kwa Bernardo Silva. I think your rating ya Doku it's a bit harsh. I would have gone for kitu kama 7.98 hapo. And then Bernardo Silva 8.2. Assist amepata obviously for the which goal? For the first goal ile ya Semenyo. Semenyo again pata goal for Man City. His start imekuwa very good for Man City. I'll hope that he continues in the same way. And then Haaland up front. Quiet. How many touches today in that game? 20 touches. 20 touches ni mingi for Haaland. But yeah, any chance yenye alipata yenye ilikuwa direct yenye tunaweza sema he fumbled. I can't remember it accurately, but yeah, I'll take it. Mi nitachukua 2-0. I'm very happy with a 2-0 win in the first leg. Hopefully second leg tutacheza proper na tuta advance into the final. Kesho we'll be back with a couple of games. Let me just show you what we'll be watching tomorrow. We'll do the Senegal versus Egypt game, and then we'll also do the Nigeria versus Morocco. At the same time, we'll be watching Chelsea. We'll also be watching Chelsea versus Arsenal in the first leg of the other semi-final in the Europa League. Other than that, guys, big up yourself as always for tuning in. On your way out, naona Morgan akona comment anasema United in the weekend merotate sana, mlete mama scenery. I don't think hata ni rotation yetu ni in terms of even resting players. Okay, hiyo pia in account, but especially defensively missing akina Vardiol, akina Diaz, hiyo ndio ilikuwa one of the few reasons yenye tulirotate. But I appreciate the fact that Rodri alicheza a few minutes in the game na alikuwa good. I'm seeing sasa, nataka nione venye tuna build up minutes zake from here, kwa sababu sasa season imefika point yenye imeanza kukua moto sasa. Unaona January, from mid January towards until the end of the season sasa, things start getting serious sasa, because the trophies sasa zinaanza kuwekelewa on the table. So I think itakuwa very vital for us to have Rodri in our team. Foden ndiye amekuwa underwhelming leo. But again, tunajua that Foden is Mr. Man United. He owns Man United. I guarantee over the weekend he's going to score over Man United. I can promise you that. I can promise you guys that. Anyway, guys, on your way out, hit the like. Tutapanana kesho tukiwatch AFCON Nigeria, that is Senegal versus Egypt. And as of now, saini 1:10 a.m. on the 14th of January. Signing out, and hopefully you guys have a good evening. Hit the like on your way out.